Welcome to Norman, Oklahoma, and the heart of the Sooner Nation. Memorial Stadium already rocking with the sounds of Boomer Sooner. We're going to hear that all day. Fielded in the end zone. It's Morris. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. The Wolverines offense in a tricky spot here thanks to that poor return. There's the star running back jogging out of the field. He is trying to add to his huge highlight reel, Kirk.
Chris, honestly, I don't think we've seen too many running backs who can duplicate what this guy can do on the field. He's got everything. Vision, speed, power. He can diagnose a defense.
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this...
Sacked on heavy pressure there.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Doesn't hold on. Pulled hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down. The Wolverines will line up to kick it away. And the offense will punt for the first time this afternoon. And that sets up a return. Oh, and he's got some space here. And the coverage team finally gets him, but a great return. You can see the elusive speed from the return man. The Sooners offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Well, a wide receiver, Kirk, this dangerous, who lines up all over the place. Can the linebackers step up and help out the secondary enough today?
Yeah, usually you see these matchups, a slot receiver has a big advantage. But I'll tell you, this linebacker is an excellent athlete, but the wide receiver he's covering today will pose a textbook challenge to see if he can truly cover.
So, 2nd down after the incompletion. Looking for some space. It's Sawchuk. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44. You guys up front line up. It's 1st down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Gibson. Takes... Inside the 30, and that's a 1st down. The Sooners are on the move here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. He dropped the 1st down pass over the middle. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Running back has it on a screen now. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the 1st down. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. And he knocks that one right through. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Last drive stalled. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Keeping it on the ground here. Gets some space around the 30. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Here comes the bunch formation. Looking downfield, it's Orji. Throw to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to
trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack. The Wolverines will line up to boot it away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. See if he can make a play on this return. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40. On first down, it's play action. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Wolverines.
That is a great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
Went after, up and good. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. They stop at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. First down here for this offense. He'll hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches.
That's where you tip your cap to the offensive line. 4th down in inches, simple call, quarterback sneak, but a nice surge there up front by the big boys to give the quarterback plenty of room to pick up that first.
Bulldozing his way past tacklers. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. The Sooners begin a new series here, 1st and 10. He's brought down out at the 46.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
They stop him, but it's a first down. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. First down. They're going to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He's with the quarter break, Kirk. Oklahoma has the lead. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Tackle at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
They get him down. The gain is to about the 12. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. And the Wolverines will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive. Reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Play action fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. And the back gets the football. And he'll be brought down.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. Also out of bounds, close to the end zone.
I love to see this by this quarterback. Instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into cover.
Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Sam Van Cunningham, Bo Jackson. That's a play that legendary running backs have made.
Man, let's not forget Herschel Walker. Yeah, it's right. You're thinking of old school running backs. It's very rare to see backs go up and over at the goal line. It's refreshing. Nice to see.
Turn begins inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
And here's the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
They'll try to run for the 1st down. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. It's a big gain across midfield down inside the 35. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Handoff in a single back formation. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Now it's 2nd down here. To the air. It's Orji. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Wolverines pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Morris. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now. The Wolverines will line up here on 1st down and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. Stop at the line, still a few yards short from pay dirt. 2nd down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points. At the very least, a field goal. They got to be.
He's going for a big play downfield. That falls incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down. Getting set. Here's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40. The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Snags the quick throw. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Fires it to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. We come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Michigan.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Here's the fair catch by the return man. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Second down after that previous play. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. The QB throws his third pick of the day. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Scanning the field. It's Orgy. Wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
On the run here. Lets it go. Makes a quick grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the Wolverines looking to cash in the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Great cut there. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for three? That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. And that is no good. A missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3. And the Sooners offense is back on the field.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking for the wideout. Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. And the Sooners have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, drops back. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline.
Yeah, you know this defense is going to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Oh, and he can't quite hang on. Almost the 4th interception he's thrown today. He's up 2nd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking for a deep completion. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. And that's a solid return after the interception. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Got him, he's sacked. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. This time enough for one more play in the half. Looking to pass, it's Orgy. And the pass falls incomplete in the final play of this first half. The Wolverines will kick this away to get the second half going. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half was a handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. And that's good for a first down near the 40.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they wrap him up, and the gain is good enough for a first down.
But when they're throwing the football like this, it is really hard to defend this offense because of the timing of the quarterback with his wide receivers. Another good example of it there for the first down. Makes me harken back to guys like Sam Bradford and Jason White, their Heisman campaigns and the accuracy that they threw the football with. Great example of that right here by this OU quarterback.
And they're finally able to stop him. The great execution on the screen pass fooled the defense there. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. It's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the mark. Here's the second down play. A handoff from the shotgun. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. They'll give it to the running back.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Oh, and he almost had it. A chance for a momentum-changing interception. Does bring up third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looks like he's going to run it. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. The Sooners looking to cash in this red zone trip. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now. Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here. And the quarterback just sneaks it. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. But they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Bringing it out, it's Morris. And they tackle him at the 8. The offense starts backed up on his possession. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. An effective play. Good for a first down at the 35. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. They've got him down out near the 40.
hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Play action fake, looking to throw. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Scanning the field, it's Orgy, looking for his big tight end. And it's intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. And look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could breathe a nail in the coffin.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. The offense now operating in the red zone. Motion now from the tight end. We'll give it to the back. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just leading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Sort of looking to make a play here. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They got some ground to make up, second and long from the 15.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. That is a huge play. Finally brought down at the 46-yard line. The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Oh, it's a reverse. And he's brought down short of the line to gain what should be the last play of this third quarter. Let's check out this running back comparison. These guys have been excellent, pounding away and seemingly only getting stronger. We're going to throw forward on third and short. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Back to pass. It's Orgy. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32. And the Wolverines pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough third and long. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Morris. Touchdown, Wolverines. This quarterback on fire today.
Man, this defense coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double cover.
And the returner decides to single fair catch. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. He hands it to the back. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Off target and incomplete. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock.
Well, nothing like getting positive yards here, playing with the lead late in the game, and then staying in bounds to boot. It's exactly what you want to see as an offensive coordinator.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He makes the grab. The first down pickup, tackled at the 45.
Well, I'd love to see this late in a game like this with the lead. Get aggressive, go for it here on 3rd down through the air. Quarterback delivers to his receiver, comes down with a nice completion on their first down, and they keep that clock moving.
Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. Using the ground game here, tailback has the handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Hey, it's a great job of running the football. It's the right idea, but the back's got to stay in bounds. Because remember, with the new rule in college football, the clock still stops momentarily until the referee sets the play clock for the next play, and then it'll start again. So stay in bounds, work that clock.
So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 24. Could be 4-down territory. Interesting to see what the call is here. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs here in the late stages of this game. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Orgy. And this time it's complete. An important 9 yards gain there. Brings up just 3rd and 1. The Wolverines come up to the line in a hurry-up. 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. It's a quick grab. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football. And he drops back in the gun. He's got it for a big gain. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. 1st and 10 play coming up. Back to throw again. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Michigan.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the Hams team able to recover the football. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Suddenly, this is a 3-point game in the 4th quarter. Interesting to see how aggressive they get with play calling. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. Timeout is called here to stop the clock on this crucial possession. It's a quarterback keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Defense calls their 3rd and final timeout of the half now. And they hand it off to the back. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The Sooners will look to convert here on 4th down. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking for his big tight end. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game, an offensive show. Who's going to make one